Let's rewind to 2009. John Zerbe just took the head coaching job at Spencerville. In his first 2 seasons, his spread offense resulted in 20 straight losses for the Bearcats. 2011 comes and Zerbe switches to a wing T offense and now has a team fresh off their first ever playoff victory and on the brink of a Northwest Conference championship. An outright title has not been claimed in Spencerville since 1967. Interesting fact, senior center Evan Barnett's late grandfather was on that championship team. Barnett and the boys are looking to make history their own way by climbing to the top of the NWC once again.
Countdown to Kickoff is brought to you by Metzger Financial Services. Call today for your free no-obligation consultation.
Old school smash mouth football, a disappearing style of offense, but for Spencerville, they have held on to football's original ways.
We like to be different. We like to be something that teams have to prepare for that they're not used to.
Their wing T style of offense has been around the program since 2007 and has produced results. Just last year, the Bearcats led the NWC in total offense, scoring offense, and rushing with an average of just over 330 yards per game.
Our style is straightforward and straight ahead, and the only way that you're going to stop us is to push us backwards.
It's a shock to a lot of teams that play those spread offenses that are a little bit slower paced or just don't get all that contact in 4 quarters like we'll deliver. And I've played defense against an offense like ours, and there's no nice way to say it. It sort of stinks to play defense against the wing T.
The constant rush attack can affect an opponent's stamina. The aggressive style of football is meant to wear down defenses late in games.
We take it to the 4th quarter. We want to wear down our opponent. We just want to keep driving the football, making the yards just last forever. We like to push our opponent to basically the end of what they can compete at, and then we just rise above as a team.
And with this year's team rising above others looks promising. Starting in the trenches, the Bearcats return 6 seniors on their offensive line. The experience up front will give them the extra push needed.
I think we're meshing together really well, good team chemistry. People are showing up to practice and working hard, which is all you can ask for at this time of the year. So as long as we keep that up, I think we'll have the success that we want.
The backfield also returned second-team All-State running back Zach Goke. As a junior, he produced over 1,400 yards, averaged 140 of them a game, and turned in 23 rushing touchdowns. But Coach Zerbe knows all this experience may look good on paper, but it means nothing until the season begins.
It's exciting, but the reality is we haven't won any games. Our record is 0-0 right now, and there's reason for excitement, but at the same time, you still have to prepare to win. If we don't prepare, then we won't win a whole lot of games.
The Western Buckeye League is where our countdown will bring us tomorrow. The Shawnee Indians have some changes in store after their 3rd straight 2-8 season. New head coach John Carpenter, who was an assistant for Urban Meyer during last year's national championship season, plans to build a new tradition as he takes the reins of the program. Continuing with the Buckeyes, the Associated Press has thrown in their 2 cents, and for the first time ever, there's unanimous preseason number 1. The defending national champions have earned their spot at the top of the poll. They returned 14 starters, 7 on defense and 7 on offense. Headlined by names such as Joey Bosa and Ezekiel Elliott, the Buckeyes will be a force in college football. Other notables include Michigan State making an appearance at number 5. The 2013 national champs round out the top 10. Florida State without this year's first pick in the NFL draft, Jameis Winston. Notre Dame at 11 and Wisconsin making the cut at 20. Coming up, the Tribe taking names in New York. Catch the highlights from the Indians' victory after this quick timeout. Welcome back. A preview before I give you your Indians highlights. Francisco Lindor grew up in Puerto Rico and knew a lot of Yankees fans. That led him to root for the Red Sox, and today he got to do something every Sox fan dreams of. The Indians looking to take the series from the Indians on Andy Pettitte Day. CC Sabathia on the mound. First inning, Micah Villa sends one deep to left. Takes a hop into the bullpen, though. That's a ground rule double. Carlos Santana shows the Villas how to launch one in there without the bounce because he's just so smooth. His first home run from the right side of the plate this season. Yankees tie it later in the 7th, but on the full count pitch, the man of the hour, Francisco Lindor. Get that out of here. The ball goes to right, and it feels so good. That'd be the winner. The Tribe take the series in the Bronx. Your final 4-3. At the Great American Ballpark, Reds trying to avoid being swept by the D-backs. Raziel Iglesias taking the mound. Good day for him. Allows a walk and a run in the first, but tallies 3 Ks in the inning. Iglesias deals 10 strikeouts through the first 5. Fans a career-high 13 on the day, giving up 2 runs on just 3 hits. Jumbo replaces him in the 8th, but you cannot win ball games without scoring any runs. They get blanked, and that's 9 straight losses for the Reds. They take on these guys tomorrow. Tigers trying not to lose 3 in a row at Comerica. First inning, Miguel Cabrera singles to right. Ian Kinsler touches second, and he's on his high horse to third. Sin-Soo Choo puts some extra mustard on this throw. The ball soars into the dugout. That allows Kinsler to advance and score, giving the Tigers a 1-0 lead. Later in the 4th, tie game at 1. Iglesias singles to center. That drives in James McCann. Detroit now up 2-1. That's all the run support given. Tigers drop 3 straight in Detroit to the Rangers. And it looks like actually, over to the Wyndam Championship. Maybe this lone Tiger can get the win. Final round of the Wyndam Championship. Eldrick looking for his first victory since 2013. Scott Brown playing alongside Tiger on the 3rd. Grabs the 8-iron and lets it fly from 162 yards out. Brown puts the ball in its home. Maybe some of that can rub off on Tiger. On the 9th for birdie, pours this one into the cup. Even on the front 9 and only 3 behind the leader at this point, but the 11th would be Tiger's last chance to see the postseason. Maybe a case of the chip yips. Rockets this one across the green and into the rough. Triple bogey on 11. Ouch. Tiger finishes 10th. Your champion would be, Davis Love III. Killer for Tiger, though. Really, really pulling for him.
All that hype for nothing.
I know. Davis, he earned it, though, and now he gets his chance to play in the playoffs.
Thank you, John. We'll be right back after the break.